Jay Williams is my brother. I love him to death. I even let him wear my ties. I even let him go into my office and wear my ties. He's sitting in my seat. I let him wear my ties. You know what I'm saying? I got number love for him.
See how he turns it on.
But it's asinine stuff like this that drives me crazy because the man knows basketball. He says stuff just to rile me up. This was a shot at Stephen A. That's what this was. He knew that he was going to get on my nerves with that answer. And he lives to do this, ladies and gentlemen. He lives to do this.
I do enjoy
Jimmy
it.
Butler is great.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is great. I'm throwing no shade against Jimmy Butler. But harder to guard than Kevin Durant, one of the most prolific scorers this game has ever seen. Harder to guard than 6'9", 260-pound LeBron James, who can take you inside or outside, although his three-point shooting wasn't the greatest this postseason. I'll give you that. The point that I'm trying to make is, look, y'all, I love Jimmy Butler. I've known him for years. The brother's special, no doubt about it. Top 5 come postseason time. The brother's something special. Harder to guard than LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Y'all need to stop.
Listen,
Y'all need to stop, okay? He didn't stop pump faking until Game 7. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, listen, we know that Jimmy Butler can ball. We know that he's the star. We hope that he can win the championship. I'm rooting for the brother. You understand? We don't root against Jimmy Butler. But to sit up there and say, and I understand schematically because Eric supposed to put him in certain positions, even though the ball is still in his hands most of the damn time when somebody else gets it because Jimmy Butler gives it to them. The fact of the matter is, he ain't harder to guard than LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Now you getting ridiculous. And this is the kind of stuff, Jay. This is the kind of stuff.
I feel like I'm right.
I wish that the boardroom, I wish you were still moderating the boardroom because I would dare you to say that to Kevin Durant's face. I would dare you to say it to his face.
This year I would say it to his face. What am I?
Kevin Durant.
Me out. I'm already here for it. I don't care. I'm going to speak my damn mind. I learn from you every day.
So much shade in this
I still don't believe you believe that.
Okay.
You can't believe that. You know you're too knowledgeable about basketball to believe
Can I just say one thing? Why did he have to reference that he's doing an interview and what was that? Was that just like a random humble
Would you like me to
brag
answer? Would you like me to answer?
Nothing to do with anything. And shout to Rich Kleiman in the boardroom. No, I don't want you to answer.
No answer.
I just want Monica to go.
Okay, Stephen A., I apologize for this then because we're going to get you riled up a little bit more.
Tell him.
I happen to agree in this particular postseason. I think it's
my Lord.
very important.
Please.
Listen, you being like the people on the internet that's not listening, Stephen A., in this particular postseason. The two other guys you're talking about, KD was coming back from an injury. I think Jay made great points in terms of that offense coming together, right? I think LeBron obviously was a little bit hobbled by that foot. And I think you also, I would make the argument that when Jimmy goes off is just as important to the actual numbers in the scoring category. And when you look at guys that got to the semifinals or later in this postseason, Jimmy's leading the way in terms of fourth quarter scoring.
Tell him again.
So, it is not just how he does it, but sort of when he does it as far as a clutch time performer, fourth quarter performer in this particular postseason. I think that's a fair assessment, Stephen A. Now, we're talking any regular day, that's different.
Monica McNutt, couple of things. Number one, Jay Williams, I would caution you not to lean like that because you're reminding the world of Emmitt Smith on television. Not in a football field, but on television. Every word he said, he did go like this. He would turn around and he would go like this.
This is the
Go back and watch the tape. That's what he would do. You might not want to do that. You might not want to do that. Secondly, Molly.
Where's your bodyguard?
Secondly, Heribone.
Your bodyguard needs to come and take you like on the Cowboy shows when you have the police.
Come, hurry up, man.
Police arrest the fans.
Let me tell you something right now. Excuse me. Come here for a second, man.
Yeah.
The bodyguard is always here.
We love you.
The bodyguard is always here. The bodyguard is always here. That's number two. Appreciate you, baby. That's right. I'm saying. He canme hear you. He can't hear you, Molly. I can hear you. He can't hear you.
Okay.
Excuse me. The bodyguard is always red. The bodyguard is always red.
Yeah. How's things going in
Why is
Denver?
Molly interrupting me so much? Why is Molly interrupting me so much? Miss Herringbone this morning, what's going on? Why are you interrupting me? Let me get my point out.
Go ahead.
Monica McNutt, I don't know if you noticed this. But I'm the executive producer of First Take as well, which means I got something to do with the question.
I understand.
There's nothing in that question that said this postseason.
I know, and I
it
added a
said
qualifier.
Jimmy Butler harder to guard than LeBron and KD. It did not say this postseason. You're creating a narrative.
Correct.
I
learned
do
from
that.
you.
Not you.
I
Not
do
you. Not Jay Williams. You don't do that. Y'all think y'all slick. You tried to change it now that they gone from the postseason. Let me make up this last caveat to the question. That ain't the question. You said that Jimmy Butler's harder to guard than LeBron James and Kevin Durant. That's the question, not this postseason when they home and Butler's still playing. Y'all stop that. Jimmy Butler harder to guard than LeBron James and KD. That is blasphemous. And I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy
You know who
Butler.
I'm gonna ask
Come
about
on
this?
now.
Who?
Y'all
Smith.
excessive with that.
Yeah, you should ask
Kenny the Jet Smith is coming on the show later.
He's from Queens.
I'm going to bring
He's
this
from
case
Queens.
back for him.
Postseason.
This
And I'm
He's
going to
from
ask him
Queens.
about this.
He would never say that.
This was not the
He's
original
from Queens.
question
That's my
I was
Queens
asked.
brother right
This
there.
was not what
Queens
we
is in the
talked about
building.
Pre-production meeting.
Queens, New York is in the building.
Not correct.
He will not
Queens
say that.
is in
Kenny
the
Smith will
building.
not say that.
Okay.
I promise
There's
you
a
he
lot
will not say
happening
that.
right now.
Don't you be pointing at me
Yeah.
like that.
This
Pointing at
postseason
people.
Stephen A., listen, enjoy Juvie while it
Take
lasts.
off my tie. Take off my tie.
He's
You don't
coming to
deserve it.
DR. Stephen A. is coming to DR with me this summer and Columbia. So enjoy Juvie. Have fun.
Put the
He's about to
tie
be
on
gone.
Molly. Put the tie on Molly. She'll wear it with that suit. She'll try anything.
Don't be mad, Stephen A.
Put a tie on her.
We be picking up your little tricks.
Did you really take that from his office?
Oh, yeah.
Houston ducks under. Got it! The New York Knicks are the first 8 seed to ever make the NBA Finals.
The Miami Heat's improbable postseason run continues. Just the second 8 seed ever to make the NBA Finals.
We don't play just to win the Eastern Conference. We play to win the whole thing.
Amazing finals run by 2 8 seeds, the 99 Knicks, and now the 2023 Miami Heat. Jay, who had the more impressive finals run?
It's the Miami Heat. It's not even a discussion.
Really? Tell me why.
Well, Patrick Ewing got hurt towards the end, but it's the Miami Heat. How about this? Here's my one off the top rope to begin. 7 undrafted players are in the NBA Finals. 7
my Lord.
That's a great note.
undrafted players
That is a strong
are
note.
in the NBA Finals. So if I went back to the 2007 Cavs team, I'm looking at LeBron taking Gauskas. I'm taking, Boobie Gibson. I'm looking at this 99 team, your Knicks team. Okay. Marcus Camby, Latrell Sprewell, Allen the Man, Houston $100 million man. You're telling me, you're saying that's more of an impressive run than beating Giannis, and it's even regardless of him being hurt, and then being the Celtics, going through your Knicks squad with Gabe Vincent. Were you talking a lot about Gabe Vincent at the beginning of the season? Stephen A., were you talking a lot about Max Strus at the beginning of the season? Were you talking a lot about Highsmith, who is playing legitimate minutes in the Eastern Conference Finals? I mean, what kind of debate are we actually about to have here on national TV, Stephen A. Smith? What are we even trying to talk about here? Jimmy Butler going for 50, going for 40-plus point games in multiple games to get his team over the hump as an 8 seed that lost to Atlanta in the play-in game? That's what we're about to do? Compare them to the 99 Knicks? Stop. Monica, go ahead.
You know something? You
No,
know
go
something?
ahead.
You know something? No.
Stephen A., go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, let me try to compose myself, because this is the same Jay Williams that once felt Austin Reeves was more valuable than LeBron James. I got to take that into consideration and think about what
Don't you say, no. Don't you do that.
During the series. You just did it to me. You just did it to me. Did you not just do it to me when you tried to change the question? Did you not just do it to me? You did it. Let me tell you something, Jay Williams. You take a deep breath. Woo-sah. You woo-sah. You sit back and you recline in that damn chair. Oh, my goodness. And by the way, speaking of the chair, you better not be sitting on my pillows that I used on that damn chair either. You better not be doing that. But that's a different subject for another day. Let me just say this.
He's so
Oh, damn,
territorial,
Jay.
strange.
Oh, damn. Oh, you did it to me, Jay. Oh, damn. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you for this. Let me tell you something, Jay. Let's go back. Let's rewind the clock, Jay. Let's rewind the clock.
This is the mess.
Back, all right? It was back then. Now, this is a long time ago. This was back when I had an afro and you were trying to have one. Okay? This is back then. Okay? Let's take this into consideration. Stay with me, Jay. Stay with me. The Knicks beat Miami. You know what a heated rival that was. Patrick Ewing is not available. Chris Dudley is starting at center. Chris Dudley, you got to be kidding me. I can't believe you would sit up there and Charlie Ward was your point guard. Not bad player, not bad, but no earth shatterer or anything like that. Just stop it, okay? You got the Knicks. They're going up against Miami. Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway, Pat Riley's the coach. They had Dan Marley, they had P.J. Brown, those boys. Knicks took them out. You sweep Atlanta. Dikembe Mutombo, Steve Smith, beautiful name by the way, Mookie Blaylock and the crew. You not just beat them, you sweep them. You go up against Indiana. You got Reggie Miller. You got Rick Smits. You got Dale Davis. You got Mark Jackson. You got Jalen Rose. Took them out without Patrick Ewing. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.